What up, good people? So if you had a chance to watch my live stream earlier of the Nvidia event, appreciate you all for checking that out. Definitely, this is just a follow-up. This is actually, technically, this is Tech Tuesdays, but you know, it's all about the Nvidia graphics cards tonight. We're going to chill out for a while. We're going to talk about it. So definitely let me know down in the chat what I sound like and what I'm looking like, and we'll probably do some gameplay and stuff like that tonight, but we just gonna chat. We're gonna chat it out. So definitely hit me up down in the chat, and man, we're gonna talk tonight as we get some things going. I'll probably be playing some Call of Duty, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that started up. But definitely super looking forward to it. See what y'all want to talk about tonight. Tyler, what's up, man? You saving up for the 3080? Listen, I've been over here trying to get some game plans, some all type of stuff together about what it is that I want to do and how I want to do it. And yeah, I mean, $700 is really, it's not that hard to come up with $700. The harder part is trying to come up with $1,500. But 700, you know, you kind of hustle, make some things, do what it do, sell a couple of things. You know, you can make that happen. But we got 2 weeks to figure it out. So super looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it, actually. Being able to get that done. And I am looking for my headphones. Hold on a second. Shoot, Tyler, I wish I could get some overtime. Unfortunately, I do not have that option available. I guess that's a gift and a curse. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get Call of Duty kicked up while we talking, while we chatting. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be some. We got the, what is this? Recommend this change it? No. But we definitely gonna be making some changes to the schedule for the next 2 weeks to definitely do something different, man. Because there's a lot of money to be made, and we'll go over some. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what the prices are. I am not doing anything. You could probably hear chat, but I can't. Particular reason. Audio. Can't hear. You could probably hear, but I can't. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I think I'd be able to hear it once. Heck, if I could hear the live stream. But I thought I was gonna be able to hear in my headset, so probably not. Hey, what's up, Alda? Let's see. Well, all the charts and all that stuff, I believe it when I see the benchmarks. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely when the benchmarks show up. Looks like I haven't played COD in a second. It's updating. I don't know what the heck is going on. But while that's doing that, I could click on MSI Afterburner and get that popped up. Alright, since this I just pop in both of my my AirPods and we'll keep it moving. Let's see. So what we got down in the comments? That's true. We got that. Yeah, I wanted to, Tyler. That's for sure. Whether it's the 3080 or the 3090. I need it. This is Apple be like 50% faster. Me, it's very slight. Yeah, you know what? Nvidia does remind me of Apple. That's for sure. But yeah, while we chatting about these graphics cards, we're gonna play a little Warzone. Let's see. Get my FPS up there in the top left-hand corner. Well, you know what, Tyler? If you take a look at Gamers Nexus video, he actually did a video just in regards to the power supplies. And you'll be amazed, but you actually won't need that much of a kick. You'll definitely need, if you're getting a 3080 or a 3090, the recommendations is 750 watt. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, and I think 850 watts is going to be perfect, actually. So yeah, the 850 watts is definitely going to be perfect. You'll be good to go. I don't think you need anything else different. Or make myself a little smaller here. I think we're good on. Let me see. Now what's interesting here, if I just take a look at the graphics, I'm playing on my 1440p monitor. I got pretty much everything on. I am going to enable ray tracing. Everything else is on high settings. Yeah, Tyler, it's time to go ahead and upgrade that CPU, man. Go ahead and get you a 10700K or a 10900K. Upgrade that motherboard and you'll be all right. You can do it. You can do it, man. I believe in you.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to warm up.
I haven't played COD in a second. If you've seen the new
Enemy dropping into the AO.
But yeah, if you've seen the new shoot me. Yeah, if you've seen the new COD Cold War trailer, it's pretty dope. Yeah, the 10700K is just like the 9900K, except it is cheaper and it's a better chip.
Enough training. Now we face the enemy for real.
Yeah, it's cheaper and it's a better chip. So, yep, it's about $100 cheaper. Yeah, right now you don't see it, but I'm gonna pause the game in a second, and I kind of show you where I got the chip because it doesn't show on my MSI Afterburner.
Set a drop point for your team. You've got gas closing in fast. Get to the safe zone.
But right now I got all the cores. 5 gigahertz, no issue. And what? I'm at 60 degrees. What 36, 40% CPU usage. And I'm at 1440p. With ray tracing on. Now here's the thing. I don't know where I just landed, but I am not near my teammates. Yeah, but see, hey, the 2080 Super is still no slouch. You know, if you got a high refresh rate monitor, you know, you can still get, you could. What am I hitting? Am I not hitting something right? Okay. For some particular reason, I can't grab that. I don't know what was up with that. But anyways, let's see what we got down in the chat. I want to get a Ryzen chip for the PCIe 4.0, but and you want to get faster memory to go with it. The 10 series is awesome though. I've been eyeing the Asus ROG Maximus. Yeah, that Maximus board is crazy. Tyler. While there's nobody around, let me show y'all something. If I could get this.
Your teammate was broken. They're no longer with us. Enemy UAV overhead.
CPU. Oh, here we go. Hardware monitor. That'll work. So if I don't know. You know what? Now that I think about it, this one won't work. Oh, not that one. CPU Z. So CPU Z will just show you just some brief information real quick. Yeah. So right here, the core speed, I'm at 5 gigahertz, all cores. I'm at 1.3, 1 point something. Yeah, like 1.3 volts. And with gaming, I'm good. I can actually go up to 5.1 without any issues. Yeah. All right, let's see how fast I can be able to get across this field.
Gas is inbound. The enemy lost track of you. You're safe. Enemy UAV overhead. Your teammate is in the gulag now. If they survive, they redeploy.
I got a team that's in the gulag. So which card are y'all going to get? You know, they announced a 3070, they announced a 3080, they announced a 3090. Let me know down in the chat what you going to pick up. I was hitting the wrong button this whole time. Just not realize that. Ooh, I like this guy. But yeah, let me know. Oh, 3080 down in the chat. We got a 3080. Do we have a 3090 in the building? I know we got the 3090 game. We got the 3090 game here. I know me for myself. I'm just saying. I know I plan on getting a 3090. Elemental was cracking. I'm probably going to skip the generation and wait for the 4000 series cards to come out. No, don't do that. You're going to miss out on so much. Got to stick with my 80s. Yeah. Yeah, Tyler, I'm with you on that one, man. I'm like way away from where I'm supposed to be right now. We got a drop zone. Let me see if I can get up out of here. But you know, we just kicking it. Just kicking it. Ooh. How much we got? Oh, I ain't got enough. Get on up out of here. Somebody just died. Let me see what we got. Nope. Oh.
Here I go.
Yep, it does depend on. Oh, somebody shooting me. Where you at?
Here I go. There's an aid.
I was not paying attention. But yeah, 3080, man. So a couple of things that I picked up on today. And y'all know I hate the gulag. So you already know I'm finna get up out of here. About to end that session. All right. So I'm gonna take a little break from the COD for a second. Chat with y'all for a minute. But yeah, so one of the things, I'm gonna pull up a couple of websites here. So I want to point out a couple of things. So obviously, this is the 3090. And what we got down here in the chat before I go any further? Yeah, if you're sticking with 1080p, unless you're trying to do 360 frames per second on that new Asus. And speaking of that, let me see if I can pull up. Let me see if I can pull up that monitor. It's a Asus. I think it's a PG259Q. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Right here. So, you know, if you're getting a 3090 or 3080, this is a good, you know, if you're doing real competitive gaming, right? This will be a great monitor, but I don't know if it'll be worth $700 though. Because this is the one I was talking about earlier that I said it was $700. And I'm like, man, that is stupid. That's a lot of freaking money, man. So yeah, I don't know if that's worth it, but 360 hertz. Hey, you play CSGO or you got a system that's gonna really push it, then you gotta do it. But just remember, if you get a monitor like this, you need a high-end GPU and you need a high-end CPU. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, the 3090 actually is a Titan card. And the card is freaking humongous, man. If you saw the video with Jensen, man, that card is huge. So if we look at the full specs of the 3090, Couple of things. You got the boost clock 1.7. The CUDA cores is 10,496. That's ridiculous. Especially when it comes to like if video editing and doing all the different types of stuff. 24 gigabytes of GDDR6X, 384 bits on the memory, yada 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 yada, all this different type of stuff. The stuff that is like crazy is the HDMI 2.1. So for like your new TVs, monitors, that's going to support HDMI at 120 hertz. You know, if you're using HDMI, like the new LG TVs and stuff like that, they're going to be like 120 hertz, 4K. You know, G-Sync compatible, all this different type of stuff. So it's going to be stupid. Yes, Tyler, I would love a 3080 Gaming X Trio. Absolutely. Now, those new Asus Strix cards are crazy too. Yeah. Yeah. Those are going to be dope. And look at the length. 12.3 inches. It's 313 millimeters. It's crazy on this 3090. And it's going to be 5.4 inches wide. Man. It is like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And see here on the graphics power, where we were talking about the power limits, and you know, it's 350 watts for the 3090, and they're recommending 750 watts. Now, let me show you something. Let me see if I can be able to pull it up. I was looking at some stuff earlier. Let me see if I can type this in. Rock Strix 3090. All right, so here's some of Asus's information. Look at that card. That card is absolutely beautiful. I don't think you understand. The aftermarket cards are going to be crazy. And just taking a look at this, man, it's stupid. I am going to be surprised because you know they beef up the aftermarket cards, and so which means that you're talking about definitely going to be they're going to be a little faster. So imagine a 3090 already fast, and then you have an aftermarket version of the 3090. Whew. Yeah, I also read that for the 3090s are going to be the only cards that has NVLink. I don't know how true that is, but so you basically have to spend $3,000 to have two GPUs to be able to use them together. Yeah. Yeah, Tyler, I'm glad I got the 850 watt power supply too, man. But it's something that I saw in this article. If you could just look, man, this is a dope. But I read something earlier that also talked about the power supplies. Oh, here we go. Right here. Yeah, I want to see if I can zoom in a little bit. Just for the stream, I'm gonna zoom in. Look at that. We take full advantage of our 3-connector design. So basically on Asus's card, it's going to have 3 8-pin connectors. Which is crazy. So 3 8-pin connectors, and for their 3090 series is actually going to go up to 400 watts. So depending on the card you get, depending on the manufacturer that you choose and all that good stuff, we're talking about a lot of wattage. And that's probably, I don't know if that's, you know, maxing out that card, so overclocking, but if you start overclocking and then you You overclock your CPU. You need to have not necessarily, a high wattage power supply. Even though that they recommend a 750, it's all about the efficiency of it. You just need to have a good one. So 750 minimum, especially if you're getting a 3090. Elemental, you said the 3090 will use up all of my PCIe power connectors. Yeah, you're probably right, man. You and me both. Yeah. The card is beautiful, man. So 3090, y'all. 3090. Yeah. It's gonna be dope. It's definitely going to be dope. Let me see what else I ran across. I don't know what's out here on video cards. Oh, EVGA announces their GeForce GTX 3090. So let's take a look at this. Let's see what these. Ooh, I do not like that PCB. That cooler is ugly. I generally like EVGA cards, but this right here does not look good to me. Not at all. The back looks nice. Not the front though. That is terrible. That's a terrible looking cooler. It may perform well, but this EVGA card looks terrible. I couldn't imagine putting that in my system. I thought EVGA would do something a little bit better than that. So it looks like it's going to be MSI or Asus, and I'm waiting on MSI to announce that. Oh, wait a minute. Just speaking about MSI. Hey, Tyler, look at the MSI. Look at the MSI cards. Them things look, my goodness. You see what I'm talking about? Big difference, baby. Gamer X Trio. Yep, I think I'm going to wait. I don't know if I'm going to get me a Founders Edition. I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on MSI. Yes, sir. Man, let me. That looks good. Do they have any more pictures? I'm about to see if they're on their MSI's website. That looks gorgeous, though. Yeah. Yeah. That shit's probably gonna be about $1,600. It's probably gonna be about $1,600. Oh my god. Let's see. What does it say here? Refresh with a new look, maintaining the same great balance between performance, cooling. They got a new Torx Fan 4.0 design. Mystic lighting, ambient link, Dragon Center software. MSI made some great cards, man. Let's see. So they already have a bunch of different SKUs. That's crazy. They have 2 different versions of the 3090. What's the difference in between these two? 3 8-pin power connectors. So they have a gaming X and then they have a gaming. So the probably only difference in between these two is that this one's going to be overclocked. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with an aftermarket card because like my card is virtually silent. Even when I have it overclocked in gaming and stuff, you can't hear it. Yes. Sosa, the 3090 is the best graphics card you can get right now. Comes out and releases on September the 24th. So we definitely got some time. We got some time for the 3090. But Yeah. That's crazy. So I'm wondering, you know, let me just go back here. Well, who else is released? So we looked at Asus stuff already. No 3D. Let me tell you something. When it comes to graphics cards, I only go with known manufacturers. I don't know who No3D is, but I'm not doing it. See something here. MSI 3090. Yep. Wonder if they got anything on their website. It looks like they do. What's a little bit more information? Give me something else. What else you got? Airflow control. Nothing. I wish they'd let me know what the performance. I can't wait until new videos are showing up with performance. That's what I want to see. I feel bad down in the comments. So I feel bad for the people who bought a 2080 Ti for $1,500. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I started to buy a 2080 Ti a couple of months ago, and I'm so glad I did not do that. Man, I would have had buyer's remorse like a mug. It would have been terrible. I'm so glad I didn't do that. Oh, man. Buyer's remorse. Oh, my goodness. You have no idea. Yeah. I would have felt so bad about that. Not going to lie. All right, what we got in the library right now? So let me show y'all something with control. So a part of the demo, I'm just gonna show y'all what control. I haven't played this game that much on the channel. David Smith, hey, what's going on, man? I just want to show you how hard control is to run. So I got a 2080 Super, right? My CPU is a 10700K, 5 gigahertz on all cores. And I don't know why my thing is off a little bit. Let's see if I could be able to fix it. I think the last time I played this game, I was in 4K. So it's all screwed up. Let's see if I can fix the resolution. I don't know if I can. I forgot how I fixed this last time. Display resolution. Maybe that did it. Oh, I think it did. Change this one more time. 1440p. All right. So right now DLSS is on. We're just gonna turn the quality up. Let's just do a high preset. Quality 1440p. Ray tracing is on high. And let me just get rid of this so I can see. All right, I'm gonna show y'all how hard it is to run. Now I'm gonna pull it back up. So right now at 1440p with ray tracing, everything going high. Now DLSS is on, so this is actually pretty good. There used to be a point in time where if I had ray tracing up and I'm playing at 1440p, I was not able to. I couldn't get this to go to 60 FPS. So this is definitely a feat, even with a 2080 Super. And this is definitely a great looking game too. Looks like they definitely changed a couple of things. Look at the reflections in the mirror, everything. So I would love to get a 3080, 3090 and play this on my 4K monitor and play it in actual 4K. That's what I want to play this game. And I think I need to. I don't have a place I can fast travel to. But yeah, but for this game to have full ray tracing on all the specs, all the settings. So imagine if this was in 4K, I would not be able to do 60 frames per second. So I don't have the gun yet. Oh, but let me show you something. You see the floor, you see the reflections, you see all this. If I go back into settings and actually turn, I could go back in here and I could turn, go back to display and I could turn ray tracing off and you'll see the difference. So if I turn ray tracing off, boom, you see that? Take a look at that. It's no reflections. There's barely any reflections on the floor, but you can't see in the mirror. So down in the chat, let me know when you get ready to get these new cards. The level of detail is great though. But pay attention to the mirror. And now if I go back to it, turn the ray tracing back on. Boom, now you can see reflections in the mirror. That's what ray tracing is. Didn't know? Now you know. But let me know down in chat if you played Control before. Like I said, I definitely want to. I never did finish this game, and I definitely want to get an opportunity to be able to finish. It's pretty dope. I think I had to end up starting this game over by mistake. Yeah. But if I get the gun, there's definitely some stuff that I was supposed to do, so I can kind of play through it a little bit.
Communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything
So,
like that outside before you came in?
What type of power supplies does everybody have? Let me know down in the chat. Like currently, what do you have? I know a couple of people got 850 watts. I currently have 850 watts. I have a Corsair RM850, something like that.
But in the context, it's
But
good news.
definitely
The
let me
lockdown
know.
holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly?
Dave, you got a Corsair 750 watt. That's pretty good to have.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered
Yeah, if you got at least an 80 plus goal on your power supplies, that's good for the efficiency. So, and for people who really don't understand that, man, look at that detail. That's crazy.
Got it.
No, your power supply doesn't run at its full capacity.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more
The
questions.
power supplies only run at,
Just
you
let me
know,
know.
the efficiency is based off of 80%, basically. So when you think about 750 watts, the efficiency is based off of, you know, it's just like 80% of the power supply. So, which is why when you're looking at the wattage, you always got to pay attention to, okay, hey, what's 80% of whatever that is? So 750 times 0.80. And then when you're talking about the efficiency, then you go from your bronze, silver, gold, platinum, you know, that type of stuff. I forgot the actual percentages of how it goes up, but the efficiency level, it just goes higher when you have like a gold or a platinum or a titanium and stuff like that. But 750 watt, you're talking about 600 watts of usage. And the efficiency kicks in when you're talking about the continuous wattage. So David, that's a pretty nice system, man. Yeah. This game right here is definitely a problem at 4K. I get me another 4K monitor, which I plan on doing. I plan on getting a high refresh rate 4K monitor. You'll be able to see you'll be able to see what it is. Especially I start doing recordings and stuff like that. Can't get in there. Yeah, monitors, they cost a lot, man. When I got the monitor I'm playing on now, it's the Asus PG279Q. You know, oh, there go the gun. There we go. When I got that monitor, 1440p, 165 hertz, G-Sync, full G-Sync monitor. And yeah, I spent like, I want to say I spent like almost 600 bucks for this monitor. Now, it's great. I got a review on this monitor. I reviewed it a while back. You could look at that on my channel. Oh, he's shooting at me. But yeah, I got a review on this monitor. And it's a great monitor, but they cost, man. High refresh rate, 1440p, IPS panel. They definitely cost. Yeah, and I got a review coming up. It's a 27 inch is the size of the monitor, and then I have a review coming up on the other 27 inch monitor that I got. which is the LG 27 UL500-W. Yeah, so both of my monitors are 27 inches. And so one 4K, one 1440p. Even the LG monitor is G-Sync compatible. And it is absolutely amazing. I mainly use my 4K monitor for like video editing YouTube videos, all that good stuff. Oh, somebody got me with a shotgun. Felt that. Ooh, got me. Yeah, so this is Control, man. It is a fun game. It definitely takes stuff to a whole nother level. But this is definitely one of the games that they showed during the demo when they was talking about the cards. It's a tough game to run in terms of hardware. And yeah, I would love to play this game at 4K 60 with ray tracing on. Definitely. It's one of the best games that came out. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best games to come out. What we got down in the chat? David Smith, straight. You can bet the price will be around 2080. Oh yeah. 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 So 3090 says it can play 8K 60. Oh, that's a big ass card, man. That card is gonna be huge. Yeah. Yeah, if you're looking forward to the new cars coming out, definitely just let me know down in the chat, down in the comments what you're gonna get. Like I told you, it's either gonna be the Asus aftermarket cards or the MSI aftermarket cards that I'm gonna get. And it's gonna be a 3090. I am going to wait, take my time, get the money, and get a 3090. I think I made up my mind on that one. That's for sure. I literally want to be able to play any game and not have to change any of the settings and play everything going ultra 4K. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna get the 3090. I want to be able to. Cyberpunk 2077 is. And speaking of that, let's see if we can look at one of the trailers real quick for it. Let's see if we can find a trailer for the new Cyberpunk 2077. All right, let's take a look at this trailer. If you haven't checked it out already, let's take a look at it. Yeah, let me tell you something. November 19th, CD Projekt Red. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be super dope. That's going to be super dope. I'm telling you right now, you better, if you can't get the new cars that's coming out, at least, I mean, well, if you don't have the new car that's coming out, I assume that you already have like an RTX card, but you need to have at least some sort of type of RTX card, because when Cyberpunk 2077 comes out, you're going to want to play with the ray tracing on, and they're going to have DLSS 2.0, which means that you'll still, even with the 20 series touring cars, you'll still be able to get great frame rates and performance out of those cards. So, you know, that's a Cyberpunk 2077. You just want to be able to get 60 frames per second at a high resolution. That's not a game where you be like, oh, I need to get 100 plus frames per second. I don't think that's going to be one of those games. As long as you're getting 60 and you playing at high resolution, 1440p or higher, that's going to be an awesome experience. And we're less than 90 days away, so I am definitely going to pre-order that. Can you even pre-order Cyberpunk 2077 right now? Yeah, this is a game that you want to play on PC. That's for sure. Like hands down, you wanna play this game on PC. And I think GOG is a good site. Yeah, so you could pre-order. So November 19th, it's gonna be here before you know it. Yeah. Oh, it's on CD Projekt Red Store. GOG is a good site. CD Projekt Red Store. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pre-order this probably towards the end of this month. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, CD Projekt Red is GOG. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be super dope. Yeah, you're gonna want one of these new cars, man. I'm telling you. I am telling you. I want to be able to play 4K, high res, everything, ray tracing, everything. So 3080 or better, you're gonna need that. I'm telling you now. If you don't, you're gonna be super upset. You're gonna be upset. If not, you're definitely gonna be upset. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then thanks for pointing that out, Tyler. If you buy from GOG, all of the money goes directly to CD Projekt Red. So I'd definitely be purchased from there too, because a lot of these other places they skimp out on the developers when it comes to this type of stuff. Yeah. All right. All right, y'all. That's all I got for tonight. I definitely just want to have an opportunity to kind of kick it with y'all, go over a little bit more. One more thing that I definitely want to go over real quick. I think this kind of went over a lot of people's heads, was the it's the RTX IO. This right here, it went over a lot of people's heads when they was talking about it. I don't think you really understood the technology behind this. But, you know, there's an option inside the new consoles like the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, where there was basically talking about seamless transitions between the gameplay cutscenes and loading. It's basically not supposed to be any type of load times and stuff like that. Well, with Nvidia, we have that same type of feature that they brought to the PC. So now with RTX IO, you definitely cut out all that stuff. It's basically not supposed to be any wait times. So you're definitely talking about going from scenes, load times, and as long as you got your SSD drive, I would recommend the NVMe drive. You're definitely going to see the same technology where instead of trying to see if I could, here we go. So what they was talking about was definitely, can I pause this? So instead of this stuff, you know, going to the CPU and stuff like that, they're just making a roadmap for, you know, definitely from the GPU to the GPU memory to the system memory. So it's bypassing the CPU and it's going directly to the system memory. That's going to be crazy when it comes to playing your game. So if you have a PCIe fourth generation SSD, you're going to be able to take advantage. So yeah, so this is another thing that kind of flew by people. They really didn't kind of understand what was happening, but it's going to allow you to be able to do some crazy things. So yeah. 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 Get your NVMe drive if you don't have one already. Just go ahead and get your boy. Oh yeah, because I think, was this the final slide that was on there? Or was it, which one was it? Yeah, this is the final slide right here. So basically it's going from storage directly to the GPU instead of going through the CPU. So this is right here is what makes it faster here. It's going from the actual storage from the NVMe drive directly to the GPU and the GPU memory. So it's bypassing the CPU. So here, you know, it uses both, but with the RTX IO, it's going from the storage directly to the GPU. So you definitely want to have your fast hard drive, basically, what they're saying. Yeah. Yep. So, all right, y'all. It was good kicking with y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all for checking in on the live stream earlier when we did the lunch. I'm definitely looking forward to doing some more live streams. We got some more reviews, some more content, stuff like that coming up. I think I am going to do a benchmark video, which is probably going to be on my last gaming benchmark for the 2080 Super, just so you could be able to see what you could be able to do with it with the current games. And that's it. So, peace out. I'll let y'all.